Okay, once again, for a Plymouth Voyager or Dodge Caravan 97 through 2000 should be the same. The instrument lights, warning lights, are not working. I just had one working, the temperature gauge, the temperature light I should say, and it's on this strip. You can see it out here in the sunlight better. On the back is all these little lights and the main plug-in, and then more lights. But basically this piece bolts onto the dashboard right in here like that, and when you get that in there, then when you get it in there, then you have you can just lower it back down. To get this up, you want to, as I said, take this side molding off right here down the pylon, and then pry up on the dash and leverage it up, and it'll pop up. It has these little spring clips here. Let me show you what, like that, and they just press back down in there. So once you get this thing off, though, there's 3 bolts, and one of them is recessed up in the area near the plug-in. It's recessed in there, right in there. See that recess hole? So you have to reach under with a screwdriver from below, and you want to prop the dash up with something like that flashlight there, and you'll reach in below and turn the screw out. It's a hex head, but it's also 7mm, so you can take your pick on a socket or a screwdriver. But once you got it out, let's get out here in the sunlight. You can see this thing sitting there like that. It's not that big. And let's just take one of these lights out. These black ones are the replacement ones you can get like at the auto store. And these have just a push-in peanut thing. And you want to sand or scrape that socket down so it's shiny bright, and just put them back in. One thing to be aware of, the factory ones are not easy to work with, because when you take it out, if you pull that bulb out, this is the factory one, it's really made as one unit, so you'll break the pins off the bulb. So don't take the bulb out unless it's bad already, and then you could possibly try to reconfigure that. And it's not easy, but you can take those little pins off the socket and bend the pins on the new bulb outward and put them in there. And it's a little bit of a chore. I wouldn't attempt it unless you didn't have a choice. That's what I did. The auto store didn't have enough brand new sockets. You'll probably want to replace all these unless you have a newer car, which I doubt. This thing can be a problem. It's not a problem on this car, but it could be. You might have to take this, separate it. It looks like rivets, and well, really plastic. They're plastic pushed in there, and you just have to unmelt them a little bit or bend them out. You'll see how it is when you get to it, but you want to get this panel, this strip, exposed so that you could solder on the other side and resolder all those pins. If you have a soldering iron and you're good at it, I would say try it. It's a lot better than buying a whole new board just for something silly like a cracked connection or something, a cracked solder joint. But anyway, putting it back in, really it's just the reverse, and you'll see how easy it is when you get to it. But just put your 3 bolts in. Sorry about the lighting. And you know, pop down your dash and pop back in your side pylon, and you're done. Hope this helps, y'all. Good luck.